of her eyes. They're really pretty, and I like the two dots under her eyes. I like the detail, and I like the way that she smiles. It's kind of like a little smirk. It's just a little looking little thing. Love that. Like, there's a lot of aspects I do love about her design, but something about her hair just throws me off, and I think it's worse for me because hair is a big point for me for characters. Like, I will pull for a character if I really like their hair. Or their hair will just add to their character for me. Like, Nervalette, like, his hair wasn't a super big thing for me. But I'm like, oh my gosh, the Melusine's tied a little bow in it. Look at it. Oh. And I'm like, it's long and it's pretty, and I love his hair. And then there's other characters like Stell. Yeah. Stell, the female trailblazer. I really like her hair. I don't know why. It's just the shape of it. That's why I picked her actually the first time when the game first came out. I didn't know if I was gonna pick Stell or Callus because when I was playing Genshin, I kind of regretted picking just Lumine immediately. But I had a bunch of rerolls at that point, so some of them had Lumine, some of them had Ether. But I knew I was gonna have a lot less Star Rail accounts. I just wanted to dedicate my time to one account, and I did. And I picked Stell, and I'm like, it was mostly because of her hair. Her hair is really fluffy and pretty. So I think Yinlin's hair being kind of off to me makes me kind of like off for the whole character. Like, I really like Jian's hair. I like how it's just kind of exploding from his hair, and then it not his hair, from his head, but the way it ombres down into like a teal, until a lighter teal green, but it's so fluffy in the front. Like, if you look directly at him, you can't even tell he has a ponytail until you and then he's like, I freaking love the ponytail. Like, yeah. And Calcharo, I like how long his hair is. It just feels like kind of stiff. Yeah, because it only moves from that point, which is, I mean, fair for animation. It just looks kind of odd, but I do like his hair. It's just not, honestly, it's not really a selling point for his character. I don't really like his character's design, if I'm being honest. I think he does look cool, but I'm just like, it's something about his eyes. They're just oddly sharp to me. Sharp, dark, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, they should have pretty much the same eye shape. They do, kind of. But I think the eyeliner on Jian kind of softens it a bit. I think it's the contrast of, like, the darkness around his eyes versus his white eyelashes and blue eyes. Caltraro's fine, though. I think he looks cool. I'm just like, yeah, he wasn't at the top of my list. If anybody remembers the first stream, which I will never be able to post because I didn't realize that it would expire. But I was like, Caltraro was like fourth on my list of characters I want, and Encore is like last. And it changed, but I'm like, eh. I also like Rover having this little ponytail thing going on. I can't even tell if it's his hair or not, honestly. It just kind of looks like it's an accessory. It kind of looks like it's just tied back here, but I'm pretty sure it is his hair. I'm like, why is it built like that? Why are there two? Why? But I also like it. But then I'm just swapping to her for design purposes. There's something about this. It's just the way it comes off of her head. It bothers me. I don't like the little loop. It's this, the little loop. I feel like if it had been a regular ponytail, I might have gotten on board. But it's also like the point of it. And there's still something off about her outfit to me. It feels unbalanced. It feels very top heavy. Like, all the outfit is up there, and then the rest of it is just legs. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I just feel like they're also really, like, exposing with female characters. Like, Jian's basically fully covered. Like, okay, he's got a tight ass shirt, but that's like the limit on the fan service we get. We get to see some of his built arms, and then he has this. I love the placement. If I'm being honest, I really do. But that's about it. We don't get pretty much any with you other than the cheeks. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Besides Rover being absolutely caked up, Calcharo has everything covered until he goes into, beast mode, and then this part's ripped off. But he's got so many mutations from his Tacit Discord that I don't even think it's like fan service anymore. Bro is slowly turning into a TD. He needs help. Ling Yang, he has his arms out. That's about it. Mortefi has, this slutty little V-neck, but there's not really much else going on there. Yanwu doesn't have anything, really. Yeah, he's fully covered. He's got a suit. He's a classy man. And then you have Yang Yang immediately, like, at least she has, like, the tights, but she still has a skirt, still cleavage, and her back is out. She has one of the more tame outfits, though, which I appreciate. I think her outfit is really cute, actually. I just feel like the female characters